Wow, Denver. Yeah. Julian, hi Julian. Julian, the reason why is because the Broncos and the Jets both won. The Broncos and the Jets both won. So that's why they're still really tight in this race. Um, nice. Ah, fuck. We actually have a Texans user now. I mean, that's not bad. It's just that he's going to be playing in the playoffs. So hopefully he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he's a real player, you know what I'm saying? And of course you beat the Jaguars, very nice. Um, right, right. Hi Brett. Hi Brett. You're the Ravens now, Joe? Nice. So Julian, they can play after this season. Is that the rule we're doing? Because I feel like if we have users join as the Ravens and the Texans, it's kind of unfair if they win the finals because like they didn't really earn it. Like that sounds weird, but Cam D got booted because he cheated. He did like some signing shit. By the way, Julian, how do you check your salary cap? How do you check how much money I have left to spend? Because I would sign Batonio to like 11 or 12 million, but I don't know if I can afford it. I want to make sure I'm not in the negatives. So salary tabs. So how do I check? So my cap space is 2 million. Is that what I look at? Yep, 2 mil. So I can't afford him. Okay, just making sure. I thought that was the case because I have to let him go. Him and Landry are going to be tough, so I'm probably going to have to let them go. Sadly, um, Landry wasn't that bad. He wants like 12 mil a year, 12 mil, which is actually kind of worth it because he's a superstar. He's a superstar, only 29, 88 overall, but I just couldn't afford him right now. And receivers are the last thing I need because I've Callaway and OBJ and Njoku and Chubb. So, um, what do you mean deduct every last year contract? We can talk about that after. We can talk about that after. Um, as for now, let's go ahead and play Nelly. If you're ready, Nelly, if you're there, I'll click on, see if he's on. So this is a big game, guys. Yeah, right, right. Okay. All right. He has a good team. Bradley Chubb, Elliott, Tyreek Hill, Michael Thomas. So is Austin with me? He's upstairs. No. Check Discord. Yes. He has to play, doesn't he? Yep. All right. So Miami, Florida is the place tonight. Hard Rock Stadium. Game of the week between a possible playoff preview between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. Now the Dolphins right now are coming in at 12-2. And really, to be fair, the Browns could be there too. The Cleveland Browns have had 3 They have had a massive 3 CPU losses this year. So this very well could have been for a first round bye. However, Cleveland has decided to lose a CPU this year and be a dick. So I'll go for the wild card again. Chubb, give him 7. Good start from McCown and the crew. Starting underneath. Oh, the Browns are trying to make sure they can compete with the Dolphins here. Take what they give you. And that's what Duke Johnson's going to do. Give him 5. Underneath, folks. Underneath. Yep, I lost 3 times. This is a massive pass formation here by Nelly. Therefore, I will run the ball. Chubb, 6. So far, the plan for Cleveland today is to play it smoothly. Try to compete with the Dolphins. We all know that Nelly is a good player. And, that should have been picked. That should have been picked. But to be fair, like, OBJ was wide open. Like, that ball should get there quicker. Like, the corner's 10 yards off of him. Like, come on. OBJ, but not enough for a first down, and out comes the punt unit. 1 yard, man. 1 yard. Come on. That will send out the rookie Campbell, who has done nothing but greatness for them. And that right there is actually a poor punt of maybe only 40 yards. And that will bring out the Dolphins offense with Drew Brees, who obviously is probably going to retire after this year. If not, I would be surprised. Handoff to the left. Big time run by Devontae Freeman for 9. I mean, I can, but I just don't want to against Nelly. I mean, I'm not going to, like, risk it. To the right, Tyreek Hill, give him 6. Drew Brees having a good start. The key for the Browns is to force pressure. I don't think that Drew Brees at his age can handle that pressure. So that's the big thing that they can really focus on today. Yeah, hopefully that's the plan, Julian, to get over with, and then I'm done until the playoffs. The playoffs, I'm thinking that what we should do is we should have it where there are no 2 games at the same time, if that makes sense. Gets it off, check down, Bowringer, give him 3. The pressure that time did come by Garrett, but Brees got it off in time to end Bowringer. Yeah, I feel like that way everyone can watch each other for the playoffs. If we have 2 plugins at the same time, it's pretty much pointless. Handoff, Freeman, electric. Give him 12. Freeman having a good game so far. 12.5 yards per rush. They keep on storming against this Cleveland Browns defense. That's not how it should be, folks. Angle, give him 11. And now they're almost in Cleveland Browns red zone. Incomplete. Good coverage that time by Ronald Darby. That's why you need a good second. That's why you need a good corner, folks. Intercepted by Mack Wilson, the 5th rounder from Alabama. What a user there, and what a rush there by Myles Garrett. That's what Mack Wilson can do, folks. He's a great player. Callaway! Electric speed! What a play! And he will succeed. Because Nelly clicked on, so I swerved him in there. Good play there by Cleveland. And a change of events, if you will, folks. Handoff, Duke Johnson. Oh! Kuechly! I think that's Kuechly. If not, that has to be Kuechly. Kuechly just never gives up. Njoku fights for 6. Inside the 6. This is a Super Bowl rematch, folks, in essence. Handoff, Duke Johnson is going to score! Cleveland's on top! 7-0 Browns. Walls will return this one. And he's leveled by Antonio Wheatley at the 31-yard line. As Cleveland Browns, so far, they forced a turnover on Breeze's first drive. It wasn't a bad read. It was just a good jump there by Coach. Underneath, Freeman, who will actually only fight for a yard. Forward progress gave him maybe 4. But then he fought back for more yards and lost 2 yards, actually. High risk, and he was disrewarded. 2nd and 8 now. What will happen? Wide open! Michael Thomas, he got free from Darby. What a throw by Drew Brees. Oh, he is, Julian? Damn. Yeah, like Elliott. Yeah. Freeman's his backup. Damn. Yeah, you are right about that. Batted away by Demarius Randall. Intended for Tyreek Hill. He's probably playing as receivers for XP, maybe. Almost picked, but the speed wasn't there. Getting a... Oh, first down, actually. First down. First down. Thought he had 9. Handoff, Freeman, met by Nick Coe. 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Michael Thomas on a double move. Greedy Williams in coverage. Man coverage was the dial-up. And now we're all knotted up here as long as Brett Meyer can get it through the uprights, and that's what he does. 7-7 approaching first quarter ending. So as long as Nelly would secure the first round bye, which I'm pretty sure he has, they will rest round 1. Cleveland, if they somehow win this game, they lock up the 5th seed, and they will probably head Chubb, give him 4. As it looks like there was an injury on the on the kickoff return. So Curry, the 5th string receiver, hopefully he is okay. Handoff right back to Chubb. Good tackle that time by the Dolphins. 3rd and 6. Zach Thomas on the tackle, the legend. End of the first, 7-all. The question is, can McCown sustain another drive? That would be a good question, actually. Intercepted. It's Luke Kuechly. Matt tested his user. It wasn't that good of an idea. Inside the red zone. Probably should have lowballed that because that cannot be picked. But that's what I get for trying to force it in there. And now both teams have a pick. And Cleveland will be punished. He's going to be sacked! Leonard Floyd! Loss of 6. Hopefully that will do something for the Browns. Freeman. Give him 11. Making third down way more manageable. 3rd and 6. Field goal or better, please, would be appropriate here for the Browns. And that's their goal. They're trying to get that. What will happen here? On 3rd and 6. Breeze. Shotgun. Freeman to a screen pass. He's going to be sacked by J. Tufele! The 89 overall second-year DT. The speed was too much for him there for the screen. And the field goal by Myers, no good! He shanked it to the left. Hopefully it wasn't because of a lag. Because that would not be fair. But it was no good as of now. And the turnover by McCown is priceless. Play action pass over the middle. Beckham for 16. What a dot by McCown! Touchdown! Cleveland! Josh McCown! Showing it. A rookie quarterback at 20 years old. He's almost an 82 overall already. That's what McCown can do. What a throw. 14-7 Cleveland. Don't be a kick out of bounds. Fuck. Short field for Miami, but what a throw. Antonio Callaway. That's what he can do with that breakaway speed. Ah! Oh. That's not fair. What the? Wait, what? That's not really fair. If that happens in a playoff game, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know if Nelly clicked on, though. Because if Nelly clicked on Tyreek Hill, then it's his job. Do you guys see what I'm saying? If Nelly should let the CPU just catch it. I think he clicked on to Tyreek Hill, and that's what made him miss it. So I don't know if that's EA or if that's I don't know. And Michael Thomas could not hang on. So Cleveland, if they're able to get the 5 seed, they would probably all but likely play the Texans and Lamar Jackson and Christian McCaffrey. Then, if they win that, if the 6th seed, whether it be the CPU or Julian, they will probably win. Okay? So that would mean that I would play 5 would then play 2, 6 would then play 1. So as of right now, I would then play Nelly, and then Julian would play the Raiders, which adds obviously a rivalry being in the same division. So, and Njoku incomplete. 3rd and 9. Really bad read. The slant guy was wide open. McCown's going to fumble the ball, and it's picked up by Dominique Rodgers. Who? Browns? Browns are getting Todd Gurley? Damn. He's going to be sacked by Leonard Floyd. Let me validate that. I'm sure there was an ESPN alert. That's what made him Here, let me Google Todd Gurley. If this is Browns, then that would be huge. Todd Gurley. Fucking ass. Handoff, Freeman, nowhere to go. J. Tufele. Nope, I see nothing about the Browns. So that was just Austin being Austin. Bullringer out of bounds. 4th and 15. Out comes another try for Brett Meyer. And Meyer's kick is good. 14-10. So in essence, this game does not really matter for both teams. It matters for Miami in a sense where if they lose, it is impossible to get the first seed. For Cleveland, a win would secure a playoff spot, but if the Browns do lose, it would be a miracle to not make the playoffs. Meaning, Duke Johnson give him 20. Meaning that like CPU teams have to win and so much other crap. So it's gonna be pretty much really hard for that to happen. If you catch my drift. Beckham 4, almost picked off there by Nelly. I had Beckham. I freaking match protected. God. Touchdown, Antonio Callaway! And the Browns take the lead. 21-10. Callaway has been amazing. And also, I pressed the wrong button. I wanted square and I pressed triangle and it worked out. That never happens in MUT. It'll only happen in franchise. Toss play to the right, Freeman, gain of 0, and also the 2-minute warning is upon us. The Dolphins will get ball at half, 21-10. It should be a one-possession game, 21-13. However, Brett Meyer missed a 39-yarder back in the first quarter. Maybe second quarter, one of those quarters. 2nd and 10. Schobert with the tackle, gain of 2. Pressure that time, I believe, by Ogunjobi. And there's Garrett, folks. Timeout, Cleveland. Garrett's going to be a nightmare for everyone in this postseason, and hopefully Garrett can just annihilate. That's the goal, as he probably should be, being a 99 overall. Landry, return of 9. And now Cleveland will try to tack on some more points here before halftime. 21-10 against the Dolphins, who they will probably face in the second round if everything goes according to plan. Screen pass, Duke Johnson, actually a loss of 2. Zach Thomas on the tackle. McCown is going to be sacked. Timeout. Dolphins. RPO, handoff, Duke Johnson, who will gain more field position, gain a 9, timeout, Miami. But if you're the Browns, you're not worried about getting the first down. You're worried about field position. Beautiful punt. But can the kick coverage team hold? They can. To the 14-yard line, 37 seconds left, 1 timeout. But keep in mind, that's hard. In Mutt, maybe not. But in franchise, 7 seconds, folks. That is caught. Timeout, Miami. As Matt could not get there in time. Schobert lacks speed, but everything else with Schobert's amazing. That's why I keep him. He's a 90 overall middle linebacker who I believe has 2 years left in his contract. What's going to happen here, folks? Slight blitz. Will he get out of bounds? Yes, he will. Beautiful play by Tyreek Hill and Drew Brees, and now they're inside the red zone. But now Nelly has to be careful, because any sack or anything in bounds, you will not get any points at all. It's got to be quick. It's got to be out of bounds. Picked up by Schobert. And Schobert is going to give the Browns more hope. What a play. And McCown's going to be sacked, and that'll end the half. Who other? Zach Thomas. Actually, no, that was not Zach Thomas, sorry. Dolphins got a bit greedy there, trying to force it in the end zone. It did not pay off. 21-10, still 2 possessions here in Week 16. Or should I say Week 15? Hopefully oh, no, it is Week 16. Yeah, my bad. And what has been an amazing year for the Browns. But keep in mind, the Browns do have almost a complete team. They do have 2 holes on their team. A right guard and a free safety. However, pretty much every team has 2 or 3 holes. If you have a perfect team, you might want to question. Wow. And that was actually a really good play by me, actually. I'm not going to lie. The stick nod concept, I know that all too well. Schobert will get the best of him. Something is up with the Cleveland Browns this year. They are on fire. You would hope that they would have a date with possibly the Vikings or another team in the Super Bowl, as Matt Kennedy just wants to have his chance to try to win a Super Bowl this year. And if he can't with this team, then it's going to take a lot of might for next year, because they're probably going to lose their star left guard, Batonio, making the Browns have 2 holes on the offensive line, both guards, and then also Matt Kennedy is probably going to lose. What a move by Freeman, gain of 16. He's also going to lose his star receiver, Jarvis Landry. The good news for Matt, though, is that he is going to maintain his D-line, and also he's going to maintain some other, his D-line's amazing. So Nick Coe right there, he's only an 81, but he plays really well in that 4-3 defense on the edge. Him and Garrett are phenomenal. Also, my corners. I'm going to be able to keep my corners. 86 Darby, 95 Ward. It's hard to pass versus me. I have 2 great corners. That's the problem. As right there, Michael Thomas breaks through And that was a bad click on by Coach. Good play. Touchdown, Miami. Darby lacks on speed a little bit. But so does Michael Thomas. So that's a very fair matchup. I think he got the best of us right there. Two points good. It's now a 10-point game. I don't really know if that did much, but 10 points, 12 points, 11 points. Same difference, 2 touchdowns. Oh, well, actually, not really. Because 10 points is a field goal. A field goal and a touchdown. So actually, yeah, that actually does help a little bit. A little bit. So now it's a 10-point game. Nothing is over yet, folks. Chubb, 2, if any. Chubb has been extremely quiet this afternoon, but to be fair, Cleveland's passing game has been phenomenal this afternoon. Handoff, Duke Johnson, 1. It's now 3rd and 8. I think the comments broke. Shit. I'll pull that up. See, I don't know why they break. McCown's going to fumble the ball, picked up by the Dolphins. Touchdown, Miami. Should have dove. McCown's second fumble on the afternoon. And now it's only a 3-point game, if he makes it. 5:50 left in the third. And now Miami is on a 15-0 run. Yeah, I'll pull up the comments, guys. You guys want to talk to me. But my phone's away, so let me pull up the comments on my iPad here. Curry, the 20-yard line. And now the Browns got to get back on track. They probably should never got fancy there and wrote McCown. It was actually a really good idea. It's just McCown's like the slowest of the slows. And that one's going to be picked off by Hall. What is going on? A 21-0 run for the Dolphins. 3 mental laps for the Browns. And now it's a 4-point game. 22-0 run for the Dolphins. A bad click on, a fumble, and a bad read. And that's what will do it to you, folks. I mean, seriously. I mean, 22 points, people say it's over. No, it's not. I mean, mental lapses happen. And now McCown has to go back to work here. Down by 4. And he will start with an incompletion. What's up, David? Hi. Nice, Julian. McCown's a rookie, Brett, because we did like where they're young or something like that. How we want to call it. Wide open, Callaway, give him 17, and that's the McCown we know. 4 turnovers for McCown, including 2 fumbles. That's a problem. Intercepted. Leonard. I had too much faith in Njoku there to come up with that one-on-one grab. But to be fair, that's a linebacker. So, Njoku, you need to, okay. But still, I mean, I'm not going to complain. It was a really good play, and it wasn't even cheap at all. I mean, it was my fault for throwing there. Sacked. Nico. Actually, no. Kyle Duggar, the safety, on the blitz. Loss of 9. If you're just joining us, this game was a 28-10 score. Now a 22-0 run for the Dolphins. led by a Josh McCown fumble. And now Michael Thomas goes off. I should have been more aware of that because he's in the zone. My bad. Freeman is free. Touchdown Miami. 28-0 run now. As Cleveland will go back to the drawing board. They had the formula. They had it in the books. And they choked. The good news is, though, is that we do know if these two were to play in the divisional round, I think this will be a great game. At least it's not like a 20-plus lead by one team. As it probably should be. This was a Super Bowl rematch 3 seasons ago, Seahawks and the Browns. Handoff, Chubb, 1. Josh McCown, 5 total turnovers today. Not really what you want to see from him, but it's okay, I guess. Make it 6. Jackson, picked, sideline, touchdown. Make it a 34-0 run now for the Dolphins. And I have never seen such a run in 3 minutes in my life. The Browns really need to go back to the drawing board. And it all started back with McCown's fumble. Game's not over yet, but pretty much over. The reason why is because, is it 18 points? Yep. The Browns are going to need to score, stop, score. It's going to be all but too much. Chubb, 6. The thing the Browns have to do here is not turn the ball over and try to drive. And they've been having, actually right here, we better go for Odell here. He has that safety help, but see how Odell, oh come on, that's got to be caught. I mean, see how he had that, yeah, that's fine. And this is it right here. You got to be able to pick this up. If not, GG. Landry, he's been quiet. Intercepted. T. Green. To be fair, that was a bad decision by Coach K. What's up, Chris? Handoff, Freeman. Give him 3. Two minutes, third quarter, 18-point game. Double teamed, that's why it was incomplete. Instead of Michael Thomas in the zone, 3rd and 7, good pass protection there by Miami. Now he's out of the zone. Big stop here for Cleveland if able. And Tyreek Hill skates by Denzel Ward. I don't know if Ward was in the hard flat, but that's why. Duggar could not get there in time. First down, Miami. Inside the red zone. Handoff, Freeman. Loss of 1. Met by... A loss will make Cleveland not even locked up for the playoffs, apparently. As the CPU, though, is going to have to win out, I think. So, or they're going to have to win. I'm going to have to lose versus AJ, and then both CPU teams win, I think. I don't know what has to happen. But we'll see. Incomplete. It's 4th down. Still a 3-possession game. By kicking it, it doesn't really do much. An 18-point game or a 21-point game, you still need 3 touchdowns for the most part. If it was an 18-point game, I guess you could do a field goal and then 2 touchdowns. But still, in essence, it's still a 3-possession game, which is in good lights for Cleveland. They're going to have to try to score here, though, because they haven't scored for a long time. Over 6 minutes, they haven't scored. So, in 6 minutes, the Dolphins have been on a 39-0 run. Callaway almost fumbled. Callaway has been phenomenal, and McCown has been phenomenal as well. I know McCown threw some picks, but keep in mind, it's mainly me, not him, that's doing those errors. Njoku, who's been quiet inside the red zone. Wow, 5 picks for McCown. And now the Browns are actually in decent business. If you score here, it's still a 2-possession game with turnovers, defense. Anything can happen. Beckham trying to split the safeties. He does! Touchdown, Cleveland! Big responsibility for Elam. His kick is good. Talk to Austin. All right, I will text him. I mean, he's all the way upstairs, so I don't want to pause the game. I mean, I could, but he has to play the Saints, right? I'm pretty sure. Walls to the 23. The situation is simple. Any points, it's over because of time reasons. Turnovers would be helpful, obviously. Handoff, Freeman. Give him 11. I'm pretty sure Cleveland is going to have a pretty good chance in this one, as long as they don't, give up. Oh, come on. Damn. I ran commit. I don't understand why he got loose. Good juke as well, big gain. And that will probably seal it, unless Nelly chokes here and throws a pick. We'll see. Freeman to the left, give him 6. And now, because of the clock, it's mainly over unless a turnover happens here. What a game. What a run for Miami. They came back from a score of 28-10 in the third. Tyreek Hill. What a surprise. That man just has jukes. Inside the 10. Drew Brees. Pocket presence. Third reception for Hill. Handoff, Freeman to the 5. Leveled that time by Greedy Williams. Right, Julian, right. Handoff, Freeman, met by Avery. Third and goal. If I'm Nelly, I would just hand it off here. Waste more clock. You got to be careful. Anything but a pick here. Waste the clock. Make it 3 possessions. You might even score. And wow, that's just bad defense. Touchdown, Devontae Freeman. There needs to be coverage there. Come on. 21-point game. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, Denzel Ward, you got to be there. But, I mean, hey, if Drew Brees gets outside the pocket, I mean, my D line's pretty good, but it's not perfect. No one's perfect. If you're perfect, then I mean, it'd be no fun because you would win every time. Intercepted. Zach Thomas. His 6th pick of the game. And Josh McCown went from hero to a bad performance today. But really, they were like 2 blind reads. Besides that, really, it's been some missed balls. Actually, most of them were bad reads, actually. Most of them were bad reads. Most of them were bad reads. All but 2. And then, of course, he fumbled twice. So, a very rare 8 turnover game. As for Cleveland, they will lose this game. I believe he's putting his backups in, as it is a 21-point game. Melly, yeah, probably, yeah, run shoe clock, yep. So might as well. 3 possessions, it's impossible. Unless I get 2 onside kicks, which, I mean, it's not, it's pointless. If it was a postseason game, you know. And now, Drew Brees is Patrick Mahomes. Elliott will hand off for 5. I don't know why Drew Brees is Patrick Mahomes. Damn, this game is weird. But yeah, so pretty much Cleveland will lose this one. 9-6 now. Dolphins go to 13-2 in hopes of getting that first round bye. Or no, they have Nelly has a first round bye. I'm talking about first seed. First seed. The Raiders have to lose, and he has to win for the first seed. But home field advantage is not the biggest thing in Mutt. It's cool and stuff, but I mean, it has really no effect in terms of like making you win more as of real life. So 21-point game is the final. The Dolphins will go on a miraculous run. At one point, they were on a 37-0 run in the third quarter, which is the difference in this game. You just can't be up by 3 scores and then just give it all up. And that's what the Browns did. So we'll see if AJ's on. If not, wait. And by the way, we need Austin to play, so I'll get Austin. But yep, thanks for being here, everyone. And Week 16 is almost concluded. We'll head tonight to Week 17 to play the Bengals. We're not really sure what's going to be happening for playoff implications, but we'll go over that as soon as possible. What was my biggest mistake for this game? Probably throwing too many picks. I mean, I had the most picks ever, 6. And also I fumbled twice by running with McCown. Running with McCown was a good idea, but if you have Josh McCown, you shouldn't really be running. Right, Nelly, right. Yeah, GG, bro. GG, bro. GG. Miami takes this one, and we will see if they will play each other in the playoffs. But Joe Schobert, Mac Wilson had great games. 2 picks for Schobert, 1 including a pick 6, and 1 for Mac Wilson. Yep, GG. All right, any upgrades? Yes. Nick Chubb gets an upgrade. 96. Nick Coe. An 83. He replaced Olivier Vernon. Josh McCown is now an 82. And then some backups. Ben Neiman, the 4th string middle linebacker. And then the 4th string tight end, Josh Walter. Okay. So that is that. We now have some more games that need to be played. Okay. Yeah, I felt bad. I didn't get any of that done. Oops. Nick Chubb, sorry, bud. I didn't get your stuff. Yeah, Nick Chubb. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so that's done. No injuries, which again, knock on wood, which is good. So he's on autopilot, though. So Austin needs to play his game. Who else needs to play? Falcons and the Panthers. I think that's it. So what needs to happen? Hey, Mike. Let me go get Austin. The stream's gonna end. I'll call AJ if he can play his week set because I play AJ. As for now, let's go to standings, and you're gonna see the AFC race. The Dolphins actually hold the 1st seed. So who knows why, but they're tied. So now the Dolphins, as of right now, they hold the 1st seed. So we'll see what happens, but furthermore, the Browns are not they are not guaranteed in the playoff spot. So I have to beat AJ, which might happen. We'll see. The Browns are at home. So anything can happen though. So we'll see what happens. Also, the Chargers they have to win, which they probably will. I think he plays CPU, and then Jets and Broncos are also in it, but Jets and Broncos CPU. So let's go to stats or schedule. Let's see what happens here. So league schedule. So who does everyone play? So Jets are at the Steelers. So that's CPU versus CPU. Anything can happen. The Broncos, who is the other CPU, plays the Titans, Mr. L, and he'll probably win, unless he tanks and he loses on purpose, which I don't know why he would do that, but if he wants to do it, go for it. So Broncos will probably lose. Austin plays Julian, so we'll see how that goes. That's not a guarantee. Austin, why does his say watery noun? That makes no sense. I don't know why his name is that. How is that his PSN too? I thought it was Austin 19. Did he change it? Yeah, I don't know why his name is that though. And of course, the Browns is not a guarantee either. And actually, the Browns is actually a Sunday. Well, it's not Sunday night, but it's Sunday afternoon. So it's actually going to be a wild week 17. Because if Julian loses, then I think I'm in guaranteed almost. But if Julian wins, then I almost have to win guaranteed. I think one of the CPU teams will win. We'll see. I mean, really, to be honest, you kind of control your own destiny. Me and Julian are pretty much playing coin-up games. I don't know if Julian played Austin before. I don't know if that's a fair matchup. We'll see how Austin plays. But I'm definitely going to be watching Austin because I kind of want to see if he's able to beat you. But yeah, so we will definitely see what happens. Hopefully that game is streamed, by the way, because if not, I'll have to go and I might actually try to We'll see. I mean, I'll probably skip MLB tonight, and well, I'm not gonna skip it. I'll probably just hold off and play MLB later to watch your game, Julian, and mine. In fact, let's make sure that we're not playing at the same time either. So, Julian, do you want to play first or second? Because I know we probably should be playing at the same time. Um, okay. Um, I know that we might. I know that it's probably fair to play at the same time, but I feel like it'll be more fun. It'll be more fun if we're able to watch each other. I mean, I don't know. It's up to you, bro. What do you think? So, all right. So we'll see. I'm gonna get going though. But as for now, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go get Austin. Julian, I'll text you. If he's not playing, screw it. If he plays, let him play now. Then sim week 17. Everyone play your games, but you probably want to watch my game against AJ because it's literally it's not really win or go home. It's win or get help. Because if I lose, I need help. I would need Austin to win, which I'm gonna watch that game no matter what. Because like if I win and I'm in, I'm gonna still watch because I want to see if Julian's in. Because if Julian loses and we'll say the Broncos wins or the Jets win, I don't know who's in. So we'll see. Because since you know what, we'll see. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. I gotta use the restroom right now. I'll see you guys very shortly. Peace. Let's get week 16 done, then go into 17. Okay. Okay, thanks, Julian. Cool, Julian. All right, peace.